Alright, hello and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft. So far I have one world, which I'm just gonna very quickly demo before, getting into the actual game. It is a snow level. I tried actually several times to get a level without snow, but I got like 4 in a row with snow, so I just ended up sticking with it and was just sort of like, fuck it, I'll play. So here I am up in my tower. It has a pointless bit of glass ceiling, and then it has a view in every direction on the top level to the surrounding areas. It has a tool bench here for crafting. Then if you go down these stairs, right here's my furnace. I have it making glass right now. And here's another window. As you can see, my house has glass floors, chest with 2 more windows. And then if I go out over here real quick, you can see that my house is actually floating. I have built myself a floating house, and I've cleared away most of the land on these 2 sides of it. Let's see, which way are the clouds drifting? So I've cleared away the east and the west sides, and some of the north. Now, here I have my greatest achievement, the skywalk. Completely encased in glass, floating in the sky, built without the aid of any other blocks. What I actually did was I stood on the very edge of a block, plopped the next one down, then would walk over and kept on going like that. So it ends up looking like that. It's just a structure hanging in the middle. And then right there is my tower from another angle. There it is. It's a beauty, really. And then it has a bunch of torches on the top. That's so if I ever get really far away from it, I can see it. And then the point of that walkway is to let me safely get from there into my mine. So there we are. Going down, going down, going down. Here I placed a crafting bench as one of the steps, just so I'd have one a little bit closer to home. And then here I hit my first cavern with the mine, and I've actually explored this whole system. I've mined all of it out except for that pit of death. I haven't gone into the pit of death yet. Except for the time when I fell down there and died, and hence its name. But yeah, this cave system actually continues on for quite some time, and it'll make the video quite long if I go through all of it. So yeah, there's my cave system. It's fun, full of fun, and it gave me some valuable materials. Don't think I actually have any of them on me. No, I don't have any of them on me at all. All I have is some basics with me right now. And most of my armor is dead because I've fallen quite a few times. And yeah. So while I'm down here, actually last time I left, I left because I needed more torches. So there's another torch. Now one might notice that there's snow here. That's because there's actually a hole all the way up there, so I can see what time of day it is. And yeah, and then there's just steps that spiral infinitely upwards. So yeah, that's this world. Alright, so now for the actual Let's Play. We're gonna generate a new world. And we're gonna hope that we also get lucky and start off in a good place. Hopefully not a snow world. I have played a snow world already, as you just saw. Not really wanting to do that again. Alright, so here we are. We started off on a sort of desert oasis type thing with a couple of piggies, a lake, and plenty of greens. So in this Let's Play, we will be playing as well a very special character that's very near and dear to my heart. Some of the most observant of you might have noticed that my hand is in fact green with little brown strips on it, and I'll just take a second to show you why. Voila, there I am. And then since I can't do a front view, here it is. I am playing as Donatello, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, complete with shell and headband. Yeah, this is a skin that I created for myself with this pretty cool utility that was made by a member of the community called Skin Edit. and it's a really very handy program that lets you design your own skin and then export it in a very simple manner. It has little boxes in the background that show you where everything is, and it's very intuitive and very good. Very good idea, so props to him for that. Just gonna clear out some of the shrubbery, maybe get a couple of saplings to drop. Really shouldn't be wasting my time with that, but I hate the fact that leaves just sort of float in the air. It really bugs me, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Yep, just clearing out some leaves, doing some landscaping up here, not down there. And yeah, so right now we have 10 blocks of wood, and that's not nearly enough for what I wanted to accomplish. So we're actually going to need to get 16 blocks of wood because the maximum stack size is 64, and a quarter of 64 is of course 16. Very simple math. So what we want to do is we want to get a stack of basically 64 planks. And then we will turn half of that stack into sticks. So here's how you make planks. Like so. And then what we do is we grab this and then make a full stack of sticks. Sticks are very useful, though perhaps not as useful as planks at this early stage of the game. Now, next I want to try and find some coal or some place that I could make a good home. Generally, a good home will be in a pretty sheltered kind of a location, preferably with some mountains around it. So there'll be some coal readily available. If you make it inside or nearby a natural cave, that will give you some very good venues for exploration. Let's see. Doesn't really appear to be any land like I described where I am at the moment. However, that over there looks to be perspective. Ooh. Let's just go down there. Now, here's an interesting thing about the game, is that the clouds always drift north, and the sun moves from east, over there perpendicular to the clouds, to the west, yet again perpendicular to the clouds. And right now it's right about high noon, which means that I've spent half of my time during this first day doing squat. Well, that's not to say I didn't accomplish anything, it's just that I haven't done nearly as much as I would like to have. Here's 4 planks. Let's get rid of this wool. 4 planks will give you a crafting table. Now, a crafting table is very useful because obviously it allows you to lay things out. And then to make the tool, you just trace out the basic shape. And there you go. We now have a wooden pick, which we are going to use to mine this coal. Now, obviously, better materials will be better suited for mining in that they will destroy the blocks faster and they will also last for longer. You see that little green bar at the bottom of my mine pick that goes down with every block that I break? Well, that is its durability. When that reaches 0, the object will disappear because it is broken. I'm really getting lucky right now. I'm just able to find this very good cluster of just stone right in this mountain here. It's not really a mountain, more of a hill, really. And there we are. We will mine it. The other thing that I'm doing in this Let's Play that's different than my other ones is I'm not going to be breaking out into episodes. I'm going to try and keep it a seamless experience. And I'm also going to try and, based on some criticisms that I've gotten, I am going to try and change the way that I name my episodes. Instead of just naming it as a part, I will name it as a number and give each episode a title. Now, the episodes will be of varying length, obviously, since I'm just going to record a straight-through session before doing anything with it. And, yes. So, here we have a natural cave formation, which I think would make a pretty decent shelter. However, we still have time. We still have plenty of time, actually. So how about we go and explore the world some more? One of my favorite things to do in this game, I think, is to go to the highest point that's readily visible, and then just get a good overview of the land. Most of the time, I would like to get a point going up there, and I think in this Let's Play, I'm gonna try out a very unique system of keeping track of where I am. I will title it the Roam system. Basically, I will put down a signpost in the middle of my house that will serve as the 0 point. And everywhere else that I go, underground and above ground, I will be laying down posts every few blocks with the coordinates of that point relative to my home. So the idea is that no matter where I get from my home, I will be able to tell by the coordinates how far I am away from it. So it would be like X, Y, and Z, and each would have a number next to it, and that would be the number of blocks. And there you can see the world randomly generated, and there's some islands over there, and there's another tall hill over here, but this is mostly a forest that I've been generated. The other thing I haven't, so it's a forest, and there's mostly dirt. Sadly, I have not seen any natural caves, except for that one that I was looking at as a possibility for my first home. And I would really like to just see some natural caves, because that means that I will get to have some fun exploring them and just showing them on video. However, right now, it doesn't look like I will be getting that benefit. It looks like I'll just have to run around for a little while. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at all, and it looks like the next couple of islands are the same exact design, where you just have these hills of just dirt and then a forest underneath. Yeah, that's the other thing. Your character in this game can only jump up 1 block, so he needs 2 blocks to, he or she or it, depending on how close you feel to your character, or what you want your character be, can only fit in spaces that are 2 blocks. He cannot fit in a 1 block. There is no crouch. The other interesting thing is he can fall, if I remember correctly, 3 blocks before he hurts himself. Once you fall from a distance of 4 blocks, you will take some fall damage, as I recently did while talking about character dimensions. Yeah. So far, I've found a couple of farm animals, a lot of trees, so I will not be having lumber problems. However, I have yet to find any sort of a natural cave formation, and I have gotten to the edge of this island. There is a crescent over there with sand, and there's a coast of sand there, so I should be able to get some sand, as well as the starting point. The starting point's a great place to get sand. Now, the reason I would want sand is twofold. First, I need sand to be able to make glass, and secondly, if I am good enough to kill a couple of the walking penises that spawn, I will be able to get some gunpowder from them and make explosives.